Shalom, Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and they bring us word and doctrine. Shalom lebachaya, peace to the elect. So you have Coronis, lover of Apollo. In Greek mythology, is a Thessalian princess and a lover of Apollo. Now, I'm not going to say the name too much before they put a damn thing under my video. So it says, she is the daughter of Phlegyas, king of Lapiths, and Cleophama. In some accounts, her father was Azan, king of Arcadia. Her son, Asclepius, which is who we're focusing on. Her son Asclepius is the Greek god of medicine. I just thought it was funny, her name, man. Her name was very funny, and there's also, I don't know if it's on here, but there's a date. And she's also known as Aegle, I believe. Aegean, or Aeges, goes back to waves. Right, so we've got Asclepius, said, or Hippias, is a hero and so-called god of medicine in ancient Greek religion and mythology. He is the son of Apollo and or Arsinoe, or of Apollo alone. Asclepius represents the healing aspect of the medical arts. His daughters are Hygeia. It says their hygiene, it's doing a me. Same word comes from Hygeia. I think I've got that up. Oh, no. Let me try find Ages, because I can't actually find it. Yeah, there we are. There you are. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're related, but that's the closest link I could find on that. But that was it, hygiene. So Hygeia. And this is the thing when you being say someone's hygienic, it means they're like the goddess, so called Hygeia or Hygeia. I didn't read it, I just left it up there for you to read. So lucky. Right, Yasu. That's an Ethiopian name as well. See, yeah, there you are, Eagle. Oh, it says there you are, brightness or dazzling light, apparently. So Awah in Hebrew. Anyway, waffling. It said he shared with Apollo the epithet Paean the healer, and then it said the rod of Asclepius, a snake entwined staff, remains a symbol of medicine today. Those physicians and attendants who served this god were known as therapeutae of Asclepius. And of course, when you go to the word therapy, or the rapist, because therapy, it says, look, medical treatment of disease. Look, literally to attend, to take service, to attend, do service, take care of. And what is that really? It's doing service unto Asclepius. That's what a therapist is. It's crazy, man. It's deep. I mean, this whole thing is embedded, it's entrenched. That's how it's deep. That's looking like Caesar Borgia. Anyway, it said the rod of Asclepius. So we'll click onto that. Here we are. Ooh, looks very similar. If I just searched England medicine symbol. There you are. Well, what's that? That's the rod of Asclepius. Yeah. Search that. London ambulance. I'm not sure if you have it in the US. Wait, where is it exactly? It should be on the front, innit? So you see that on the front? So lucky. See that? That's the rod of Asclepius. In your face. Same people, them. can sort of see it better there. Yeah, there's a crown. There's a sort of almost bare clear. This is probably the last one I'll grab. There you are. That's the rod of Asclepius. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but see, yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's the most similar one there. Yep. You've seen it. You've seen it. And a serpent also represents wisdom. It's one of the highest levels of wisdom. That's why Yahawashi said, "Be as wise as serpents, as harmless as a dove." And the serpent, it talks about how that was the most subtle beast in the field. If we can pull that, what is it called? Bible Hub, Gen 3. Try to get this Hebrew word here. So I have to click on interlinear. It says, yep, no, the serpent was more, this word, it says more cunning here. The word there was subtle, so it's Irawam. So you click on this word, and then you go back because you realize you clicked on the wrong thing, and you click on the number. So it's Irawam, crafty, shrewd, sensible. In the NASB, you have crafty twice, prudent man twice, sorry, 3 times, sensible twice, sensible man, shrewd. So it basically means wise. Now, he was wise on the left hand, but Hamashiach said to be wise, of course, that would be, I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, anyway. It says, so this is the rod of Asclepius, is a serpent entwined rod wielded by the Greek god Asclepius, a deity associated with healing and medicine. And this is the deity that YouTube wants you to bow to in this time. Yeah, so when you're saying you're not going, when you're posting quote unquote medical misinformation, it's going against their established custom of what they believe is correct, what they believe is true and right. And it tells you right there, man. Rod of Asclepius they have on their medical thing. So it goes, but these are the ones they revere. So truly it's Asclepius worship by another name. It says the symbol has continued to be used in modern times where it is associated with medicine and healthcare, yet frequently confused with the staff of the god Hermes, which is, who's that? Hermaphrodite. Yeah, you get the term Hermes. You also get the term Aphrodite, and then that whole term, I don't know if you ever heard of it, it's sort of a sidebar. There you go. I don't know why that's a suggested. So hermaphrodite, it said in reproductive biology, a hermaphrodite is an organism that has complete or partial reproductive organs, produces gametes, normally associated with both male and female sexes, and that comes from Hermes and Aphrodite. Aphrodite is also where you get the month April. So lucky because it wasn't that page. Hermes. Why? What the hell? Anyway. Look at that. That's also... They say it's a comment. What do they say? Well, look. That's also what you see. Is there any of him not naked? You do have that as well. In let's just search rod serpent medicine. See what comes up. So yeah, you have that one, but I've seen the there you are, the second one. I'm not sure what that's used in. Maybe you could post that in the comments why I recognise that. Because it's written iron sharpeneth iron. So the man, the countenance of his neighbour, paraphrasing. One thing I want to draw out of this. Oh no, not even that, that's why. Yeah, there you go. The original Hippocratic, if you've ever heard of Hippocratic, like you have a democracy, demos in Greek means people, crassy means a rulership. Hippo actually, believe it or not, means a horse. So this guy was called the horse ruler. His name meant literally horse ruler. The Hippocratic oath began with the invocation, I swear by Apollo the healer, and Asclepius, and by Hygeia. We've been in that panacea. But this is not me. I'm just quoting it. I just wanted to show that these are the same things, man. What's this? I don't even want to. Ooh. Oh, look. We've got some Hebrew. It says biblical scholars look to the book of Numbers, in which the Nehushtan was Nehushtan was a brass serpent on a pole that Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi told Mashah to erect, saying that anyone bitten by a snake would live if they looked at it. This biblical account is the earliest known record of the pole or serpent combination, though the exact configuration is not known. So they always, what does it talk about in this? No, not yet. And I've not looked at this. Finally, my man's got somewhat clothes on. But yeah, these are the therapists. They're the worshippers of Mammon. Oh, now I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, that was it. Get that scripture. Bewitching of naughtiness. Or bewatching if you can't spell. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 4:15. No, it's not. This is Wisdom of Solomon 4:12. For the bewitching of naughtiness doth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doth undermine the simple mind. Let's get that word very briefly. Concupiscence, it literally means with longing for cupidity. And what do you think that comes from? If you should be aware of that, the guy Cupid. It says a Roman god of passionate love. A Cupido, desire, love, passion. A cupidity and stupidity. Literally means with desire, concupiscence, ardent desire, improper or illicit desire, lustful feeling. For the bewitching, Wisdom of Solomon 4:12, for the bewitching of naughtiness doth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doth undermine the simple mind. So there were certain things that were set up that were for a righteous purpose, and they've been bewitched and made naughty. So a serpent isn't in itself wicked, but that when you're taking the wicked elements of it, if you like, the elements of it and applying it for wickedness, that's a better way of phrasing it. Now, modern use. There you look at that. That's the World Health Organization, yeah? Let's just confirm that. This is who you go to. If I just search WHO, they're going to be giving all your advice on everything. And that's what YouTube says, isn't it? This is the World WHO. Look, there you have it, man. Damn. I didn't even know. Before I turned the camera on or whatever, I didn't know that was the actual logo of them. I'd seen it on ambulances or whatever, but let's see let's see what YouTube says, man. I'm just gonna prove a quick point, brother. Right, it said YouTube doesn't allow content that spreads medical misinformation that contradicts local health authorities or the World Health Organization's medical information about the plague. Alright, so if you don't get down with this, then you think. And what did I say, man? I said at the start of this, I was like, they're metaphorically trying to get you to do this and that. Well, it's literally, it's right in your face. It's right in your face. Jake was to say, oh, brother, you're reading too deep. You're reading too deep into it. Yes, the World Health Organization also says the emergency services star of life. I don't know if that's in But that's in the US as well, which is Babylon the Great. So should we be surprised? It said Asia, all these places use it, all these places use it. Look, them man use it. Oh man, it's literally gonna give me a whole. These what make it too easy, man. American Medical Association. There you have it. I don't need to do all of these, but let's just get a third witness. Maybe we'll read that shortly. That's where I've seen it. So you don't have to post that in the comments. The water if you did. Delete your comment. I haven't found it. Now that'd still be useful if you could say anywhere else it's used. But look at this, man. WH. That's the funniest one. Because I said, not boasting myself, but just to say that's how prevalent it is. That was like, well, they sort of show you it here, and you can sort of, because that's what they're trying to. Well, it's in your face. It's in your face. If you're posting content that encourages the use of home remedies, prayer, or rituals in place of medical treatment, such as consulting a doctor or going to the hospital, and what are they gonna indoctrinate you as a doctor? Because what is a doctor? A doctor is someone that ministers a doctrine. Yeah. When you go into this look, doctrine. So you get a doctrine from a doctor. Body of principles. What are the principles? The principles of Asclepius. Dogmas in a religion. It tells you it's a religion. It was a Greek god, or is a Greek god. They sort of revive the first beast, or make you worship the first. Let's get that. And this is all leading up to that sea, man. That chip. All of this. The Lord set it up perfectly, man. So Revelation 13 and 14. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image, an icon, to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live, and the wound was Jake creeping up in the rulership. It said, and he had power, who did? America, Babylon the Great, the whore, the harlot, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And the image of the beast is the icon, the philosophies and doctrines of Rome, and they took from Greek. That's why you get the term the Greco-Roman Empire. So, yeah, man. Asclepius, that's who they want you to worship. Don't schlep on it, man. So you can't contradict this one. Who? Oh man. We'll end up on, I will end it with this. So looking through here, look at all this, man. Look at all this, man. That's bait, man. They's playing with you Israelites, man. Alright, so that was it. Putting out them Greek wider. Pray it was edifying. On to the next one, Lord willing. Shalom to the elect, double honours to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well, and labour in this word and doctrine. All praise, honour and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Racha, Kodash. Shalom.